Have a ride and want to make some coin? You're parked in the right spot. This is the Carbingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. Driven by Carbingo.com, where you get a real offer on your car and earn top dollar. Call Carbingo at 87-CAR-BINGO. Now, here to get you the most for your car, the Bingo Bros, Frank, Matthew, and Ramon.
Welcome back to the Carbingo Show. All right, everybody, show of fingers, show of hands. Did we all make it out of July 4th with all of our digits? Uh-oh, Frank's missing a couple. Wow, sorry about that, Frank.
Yeah.
It's all right. You didn't need to pick your nose anyway.
Yes, I didn't. I didn't need that finger at all.
There is a story out of, I forget where, of a guy blowed his hand off.
Blowed really?
Fireworks. Yeah, it was a short fuse, and he didn't get rid of it in time, and kapow, hand gone.
Oh, my God.
But
we had some fireworks at the house that we shot off, and my neighbors were doing it too. And there's some younger kids, like teenage, middle school maybe, and they were throwing firecrackers at each other. And I just thought, God bless America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did that growing up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you need some stupidity.
I mean, it explains a lot, right?
Yeah.
You know, like loss of hair, things
Exactly.
like that. Yeah. It's a couple burn spots up there.
Right. But you need those losing hand stories to validate to your kids when you tell them, hey, you're going to shoot your eye out. Hey, you're going to blow your hand.
Keep a picture of it in your wallet. And then next 4th of July.
Correct.
Kids, say, kids, just remember.
You remember Grandpa's mangled hand?
Right.
Now eat your piece.
You know why he shaves with his left? Because his right hand is...
You don't remember? Go to the refrigerator. Pull out that jar.
Poor Grandpa.
That would be a tale to tell.
Yeah. If I wouldn't like fireworks anymore.
You don't do fireworks?
I love fireworks, yes.
But you just don't do them. You can't. Probably.
I do. I didn't do them this year, but I always do. I don't know
Okay.
why this year I just didn't.
Did you annoy all your neighbors?
No, I didn't do one this year. Not a single. To my kids.
How un-American.
I know. To my kids, heartbreak. Yeah, I did. Because New Year's Eve, I had an experience where I did it, and I had the neighbor behind me come out and curse word. All right, and that just made me mad, like really mad. Like, come over the fence, old man. And I thought, why invite that back this year? We're moving. We literally moved 2 days after that.
So nobody in y'all's area did it?
Well, we have an unincorporated house literally behind us on the other side that does them on occasion, along with their gunfire.
Right.
And so we get a show constantly.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
So, it was
That's
nice.
very cool.
Let's see. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Welcome back to another week of shenanigans. I am Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. We are here every week to talk all things ignorance, but more importantly, what is at the heart of the matter, Frank, is that we would most love to take your vehicular off your hands and in exchange give you all kinds of money for it.
Absolutely. We would like to take that vehicular from you that you are not using anymore. That's just accumulating dust. Perhaps the rats have gotten to the wiring. Maybe the insurance is really high. The gas guzzler right now, the gas is not very cheap. If you want to get rid of that car, Carbingo.com is the easiest way to do it. And it's as simple as going to Carbingo.com, put in your plate number, a couple of questions that they're going to ask you, and within seconds, you're going to have a very nice offer for your car. And if you live far away from one of our buying centers, we'll go to the doorsteps of your house.
Wow.
Pick up the car and drop off a check. Super simple, Carbingo.com.
You know what you ought to do is one time when you say pick up your car, have somebody literally there to lift it up.
That'd be cool.
And, ma'am, we're here to pick up your car. Pick it up, set it down, and then just leave. And wait 30 minutes and come back and go, no, we're just kidding.
Pick it up and then drop it and then pick it up again.
Yeah.
Just pick it up and leave it up.
Yeah.
That's foolish.
Put on some blocks.
That's ignorant. Well, a big life news. Coming up in a couple of segments, we have current events with Matthew Barroso.
Yeah.
But big life news, I have moved to an undisclosed location. But let me tell you something, fellas. Every week, we're trying to scam the system and becoming rich. Let me tell you one way we can do that.
Right.
We just got to work at it a little bit.
I'm listening.
Is being a mover.
Oh, yeah.
We hired packers, we hired movers, and we hired unpackers. Now, we knew it was going to be expensive, right? That's not cheap. But we haven't moved since before the pandemic, so we don't know what prices go for now. And we used the people we've always used.
It's pricey.
We are in the wrong business, boys.
But you can never pay too much for that service, though.
Correct.
I mean, moving a house is I dread that. One of the worst things. It's just not very fun.
One time I moved from a third-story apartment to a third-story apartment. And all of my buddies were like, if you ever ask us again,
yeah,
exactly.
we will dead you.
There is nothing pleasant about it. Even a small, minuscule thing that could come out of it is you can declutter if you're disciplined. But we're not disciplined. We think, you know what? Those rat's nest of wires that we've had underneath the cabinets.
Those RCA cables.
Yeah, exactly. We may need those.
I need them for something.
So there will come a day where we will need them and be grateful that we have them.
Well, you're an audio, visual, radio guy, so cables are in your blood.
Yeah.
And your wife is an IT person, right? So cable, it's inevitable.
I threw them away. I told Amy, my wife, I said, baby, not only if we ever need any of these that I'm throwing away right now, not only will I walk to the store and buy them for you, I will take you to the nicest dinner in town.
Nice.
That is how sure I am that we will not need those cables.
Now the thing is she's plotting.
Yeah, right.
She's like, I'm going to find a VHS player.
Right.
Honey, I need it.
Exactly.
Where are my cables?
Get your shoes on.
Yep.
We're going to
Get
eat.
them walking shoes on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, but you're right, Frank. It is worth every penny spent because you see these guys, especially the movers. They had to make 2 trips, which is a cash cow in of itself because they're on the clock driving and coming. But it's worth everything.
They got that front part of the van a little loaded extra.
Yeah.
You're going to spend the same on a chiropractor and like a psychologist afterwards if you don't do it yourself. So
I think there's a certain age point where you can't ask your friends anymore.
Right.
Like once you're in the mid low 30s, it's
a 6-pack of beer won't cut it
it's
anymore.
not enough anymore.
Yeah.
I remember when I first moved, I was 25. And all my cousins came and helped me, and I took them to CC's.
Nice. Yeah.
Now it's like, what, dude?
Yeah.
You better hire somebody.
No, yeah, you have to. There comes that point where, and even hiring the packer, unpacker, and the movers, we still did a lot of physical work. I mean, there's a lot of things that go on, and I feel bad. Now, granted, most of the time I was at work the day they were moving, so I didn't have to see a lot of it.
He was at work.
I was, I was seeking refuge away from everything, to be honest. Yeah,
pointing where you want stuff is pretty.
Your finger can get sprained. Yeah, for sure.
But get a little tennis elbow.
Yeah,
a little too many moves.
Right.
That backhand.
But the problem is the movers came on a Wednesday. The unpackers were going to come on a Thursday. So there's a night where everything is still in a box, and you're used to these creature comforts and like blankets.
Right, yeah.
And, things that you should have set aside knowing that you're going to need them the first night that you don't. And you realize, forget it. I'll just sleep in the clothes I'm wearing to work tomorrow because I forgot pajamas. Things like that. But it's the experience. So we're moved in.
Nice.
It cost us, I don't know, we're going to have to sell a car to Carbingo.
Yeah.
Nice. We're going to have to find one and sell it. But we're here, and we got a lot more to come. Enough of that. Thank y'all for letting me vent. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
Did you know that selling your vehicle with Carbingo is as easy as... Carbingo, because your car is worth more.
Welcome back to the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso. We are here every week to talk all things stupid. During the break, we almost came to fisticuffs. I'm almost sorry I lost my temper so hard. We were talking about who you tip and who you don't tip because I tipped our movers pretty handsomely. I mean, they worked their butts off, and we just got to talking about who you tip. Now, which is interesting because since we've moved and getting ready for the move, we haven't been eating. We haven't been cooking. I mean, we've been eating, but we haven't been cooking anything at home. So everything's been takeout or dining in.
It's a hard habit to break.
It is, yeah. Even after we've moved in and settled in, it is a hard habit to break. Well, I went and ordered from a restaurant, pick up. And as I'm signing the check for my pickup, there's a spot for tip. Pickup. Tip. Right. And there's even a sign that says, we appreciate tips. Well, yeah, I'm sure you would. Earn that tip. But do you tip the little girl who hands you the bag of your to-go order?
Usually not.
I don't.
Right.
No.
Right?
I would put on the tip line, do you know what gas cost?
You don't tip her, right?
No, I don't. But it's the same thing like in the airport. You go have a meal at the airport, and they really don't do anything. You order from a little tablet.
Right.
And then somebody comes out and gives you your food, and they go away, and they never come back for refunds. They're doing nothing.
Yeah.
But they want a tip.
Yes.
So what's the difference between that and like a fast food place where you go?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand.
You probably interact more with a fast food place person than the airport waitress.
No, I don't.
But they don't ask you for a tip. Do you tip them?
I'll tip a waiter. Like if you're waiting on me and you're bringing me drinks and chips or whatever. Yeah.
What about Lubies?
That man, when
Remember
they changed
Lubies?
that was weird.
I tip the Lubies.
When you get your food, you sit down, you have everything you need.
Yeah.
And then that Lubie girl comes and says, "Here's a mint."
Yeah.
And then there's a spot there for tip.
But they'll give you more beverages if they'll look at they'll see if you're
I'm not gonna lie.
right.
Yeah,
Or they'll ask you if
they
you
will.
want the A1 or the Heinz 47.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Luby's in a very long time.
Yeah.
So
I miss
Liver and
Lubies.
onions.
What about garbage man? Do you tip your garbage man?
Give them a gift.
Is that true?
Yeah, like in Christmas time, we give them a.
oh wow, no.
What can
We
you
give
tell
them a
us?
bottle of booze.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole crew or just the driver?
Just the driver.
Just to
usually.
kind of
Just
chug
the
while
guy.
he's finishing his route. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Have fun while you pick up the trash.
I do that for delivery drivers too around Christmas.
Yeah.
Just leave snacks and stuff on the porch.
Okay. That's sweet. Yeah, okay. All right.
I don't. Bah humbug.
Yeah, what about the mailman? I guess same thing.
Yeah.
Do you know your mailman?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I'm always working here, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen the mail.
What about the
Packages
garbage man? You see the garbage man, but not the mailman?
The garbage man, yes, because they pick up on when I'm off. The day I'm off is when they come.
Oh.
So I see them.
I didn't realize you were off.
Well,
I had
I'm
no
off
clue.
one day a week, sir.
Wow.
Oh,
Can
two with Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's only
Tomorrow.
because where you work's closed on Sundays.
That's
He works
correct.
at Chick-fil-A. Go ahead, tell people
Yes,
you work at
yes.
Chick-fil-A,
Right,
so
yeah.
he doesn't have
Hobby
to work
Lobby.
Thank you for your order.
My pleasure.
Were you saying something? Did I know?
No, I was gonna say the only thing I've ever given like that, like in the summertime, I'll give sometimes like if I have a Gatorade or something, I'll give it to the guys picking up the garbage because they're out there dying, dude.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
So just one time you think he's dying and you give it to
Yeah,
him?
just
Not
once,
the
and
rest
then I
of the
said
time?
the rest of it is on you.
Like a little
Good
teaser.
luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll never get this appreciation
Yeah.
again.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about your landscapers? Do you guys have the same guy that always mows your lawn the same?
Yeah.
My wife does my landscaping. She
Wow.
loves it. She loves to garden. She loves to do all that stuff.
Mo?
Very cool.
She cuts the grass, everything.
Good
she
Lord,
loves
you
it.
got
Wow,
a
you're
keeper
lucky.
there. Wow.
Do you tip her?
Just the tip. Let's see. Who else do we?
Cut that out.
What the? No.
Yeah.
What?
I love you, honey.
What was I gonna
Taxi
say?
drivers?
Taxi drivers. Well, now
Taxi
it's Uber
driver,
drivers. Who
yeah.
takes taxis anymore?
True.
Do taxis exist anymore?
Yeah.
Outside of like
they're
the
struggling
airport?
though. Yeah, for
They
sure.
exist and they're very angry.
Right.
Well, here's the thing.
Just their whole industry's-
yeah,
their freaking industry's gone.
they haven't evolved, right? Those drivers could
Right.
just leave and become Uber
Yeah,
drivers,
just be an Uber
right?
driver.
Sure.
They used to have the marker cornered, and now something came along
Right.
that, it's like radio and podcast. Radio had to evolve. And
Right.
anyway, we have in the new place, not to go back to it, but you talk about the things you know. We have a mailman who actually delivers mail to our house.
How cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
right
with a
to our
slot in
door.
the door?
Yeah.
Very
Never had
cool.
that before.
Milkman.
No milkman.
Oh.
But we also have a
Thought you lived in
garbage.
Pleasantville for a second.
We have a garbage man where we don't put trash in those bins. We have trash bags that we just set out of trash bags. As many trash bags as you got trash, you just set them out. No, like in the city of Houston, I'm told they have bins that you fill up, and you can only put trash in those bins because the machine comes and picks it up. And does. We have trash bags.
Interesting.
Yeah, just it's just one of those things. So I'm gonna have to probably tip the mailman because in other neighborhoods
Right.
where I've lived, the mailman delivers it to one spot, big row of boxes that he just or she slides the mail
Sure.
in.
If somebody's selling their car in Carbingo and they have a car full of trash bags, will you take it?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. See?
you'd have to though.
There's
Absolutely.
almost
Yeah.
no scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. we'll take it.
Interesting. As long as the
But-
car doesn't like stink like.
Well, even if the car stinks, I'm sure.
We'll
even
still
if
buy
it
it.
stinks. Wow.
As a matter of fact, if your car stinks, and you can't get rid of the stench, sell it to Carbingo.
There you
Carbingo.com.
Yeah, easier to do, and you can get an offer faster than you can microwave a corn dog. That's verifiable. We've tried that.
Right.
Absolutely. Immediately, you'll get pretty much instantly. You get a number of how much we're going to give you for it.
Is there a scenario in which you buy a car from from somebody via Carbingo.com that you get the car and you go, "We're going to need to call the police"? I mean, is there a scenario? I mean, aside from maybe seeing a hand, I mean, is there like blood splatter or where you go, "We're going to need the authorities"?
I want to knock on wood on that one. 'Cause,
Yeah.
no, not
Never
yet.
happened.
Thank God. No,
We're like,
sir.
"Ma'am, you've left your husband in the
Yes.
car."
Who is that guy in the trunk?
Jeez.
Okay, nothing like that.
No.
All right. I mean, that would be kind of
But if there was,
yeah,
we'd probably still buy it.
still top
No, I
dollar.
don't know. Probably not.
CSI Carbingo.
Yeah, as soon as it cleared FBI waivers and stuff, you'd make them an offer.
We'll
but-
still buy it.
Yeah. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso, here every Saturday at 4 o'clock on 950 KPRC. Now, I need you to have the current events on
Oh, they're
standby.
ready. They're
We're
ready.
getting there. We hadn't gotten to any of the prep I have because we've just been talking about life and stuff. 5 summer essentials that we're always forgetting at home. It seems like
You said
stuff.
summer essentials?
Summer.
Okay.
A new survey asked people what summer essentials are most often left at home, and the most common responses were cell phones.
That's
And what does that have to?
Nobody
Yeah,
leaves their cell phone.
Sunscreen, probably.
water bottles and drinks,
Yeah, I was going to say Yeti cup.
personal products like deodorant, body lotion and makeup, and sunscreen.
Yeah. I have to have a Yeti cup with ice and water.
Have you guys ever forgotten your drink like on top of your car?
Ooh, no, knock on wood again.
Yes, I
no.
have. I did it once when I was driving back from Florida. Not this last time. Before that, we were stopping at a Buc-ee's because you have to stop
Yeah,
at
of course,
Buc-ee's,
it's
right?
law.
And it was late. It was probably like 2 a.m, and I was getting a cup of coffee, and I left my cup of coffee on top of the car.
Yep.
Put my kids in the car.
Yep.
Shut the door. Backed out. Boom! Coffee on my windshield.
Better than leaving your
And
kid
I
up
went,
there.
oh,
Now, did you get another one?
yeah. Yeah, I went back inside.
You went
I
back?
went inside and got another
Did
one.
you use the same cup?
Oh, I should have.
Litter.
No, but it fell on the floor, and yeah. I threw the cup in. I threw the cup in the
yeah,
trash
but that
can.
was still
Yeah,
a cup that went to the litter that you could
That's
have
not
just-
my fault. It's not my fault. Gravity exists.
Speaking of, we were talking about tattoos before the show started.
Right.
Thomas Edison invented an electric pen in 1876 that was later adapted to become the first tattoo machine in 1891.
Very
Oh,
cool
interesting,
fact.
man.
Tattoo machines in 1891.
You know that most tattoo machines now are wireless, like Bluetooth. The little battery pack that moves the needle, it's just electric now. So they have a little hub that's connected
wow.
to the wall,
Wow.
and then they just charge it like a phone. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That is cool.
It's been about 3 years since I've gotten a tattoo, but I'm sure I've
The
seen
game
it.
has changed.
You got a tattoo, Frank?
No, I don't have a tattoo.
Matthew, when was the last time you got a tattoo?
Last year in August,
Which one?
my leg.
Oh, which one? The
I'm
one
not
you
gonna show
showed
my
me?
leg on camera. I don't want anybody.
Oh,
to get
that's
scared.
true. Yeah, don't,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
you got to pay extra for
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's the
that's
only
some-
fans account. I get it. No, that's cool, man. I respect the hustle. Before the words automobile and cars became widespread, people called cars all sorts of other names, including.
Wagon.
We got to bring these back, by the way, boys. They called them
Horseless carriage or something? No.
road machines,
Nice. I like that one. That's a
motor
good band
wagon,
name. Road
Motor
Machine
wa-
is a cool
road
band
machine.
name.
Motor wagon is cool. I like that.
and quadricycles.
Ah.
So,
I could see Road Machine on a T-shirt,
road machine. You said it's a good band
like
name.
a Def Leppard style.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Road machine.
Machine.
We love you. We are Road Machine. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ottawa. Yeah.
Thank you, Ottawa. Why is that to
It
be
was just
Canadian?
the first thing that came into my head. It
Man,
was
no
the
fireworks, and you're talking come
Canada,
on.
I know.
Man, what's going on over there?
Let's see here. Scooby Doo was originally named Too Much. T-O-O, much. Too much.
That was his name.
And there was talk of making him a small, feisty dog instead of a Great Dane.
That's kind of what his little scrappy
Yeah,
dude
Scrappy
ended up
Dog.
becoming.
All right, we got to go to break. We're running late. All right, when we come back, current events. This is going to be good. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. All right, this is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. It's the last thing my grandfather told me before he passed. That's
Beautiful.
Oh, you can't.
Should
be
get a
that.
tattoo.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the guy that says, I remember my grandfather's last words. A truck.
Yeah.
Oh, this is ignorant. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Matthew Barroso, Frank Rios, here every Saturday entertaining you people wherever you go. Thanks for taking us with us on the terrestrial radio or on the iHeart app, or later on, you can watch us on the YouTube.
That's right.
And I don't know a lot about the visual aspects of things, of what you
It's
do,
a lot of
Matthew.
pretty faces.
But this is a new week for us in that I believe we're filming in 35 millimeter.
That's correct.
Yeah, or something's going on here,
No,
right?
it's
We
not
got
30.
like
It's 4K. Thank
4K.
you.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not 35
yeah.
millimeter. Some say 35 millimeters better. No.
You can shoot in 35 millimeter crop on those, and then you can put a nice little filter.
Yeah,
make
yeah.
that look like
Okay.
film.
All right. Well, what am I? Or 72 millimeter? Didn't Tarantino have this thing with old film, and he was touting the benefits of shooting in like the Panavision or something? Am I making any
Probably,
sense?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll look it up. I'm sure I
Yeah.
can find that information. All right, Mr. Rios, before we get into current events, let's say you have an old vehicular and you're an old man or woman and you call your vehicle a road machine. Will you go buy their road machine from them via Carbingo?
I would definitely buy the road machine.
Yeah.
And that's actually that's a good point, because we've had customers that come in to sell us their vehicle that, grandpa's getting a little too old, can't see as well as he used to.
Mm-hmm.
And driving at night, he kind of like got a little dent in the car. And if you want to sell it to somebody, sell it to Carbingo, where there's no haggle, no back and forth. We're not going to try to sell you anything. We just want to give you the most money that we possibly can for that vehicle that you don't need anymore, that you have to get rid of. Even right now, where the gas prices are so high, if your car's a gas guzzler, Carbingo.com is your solution. We'll buy that car too, whether you owe it, you don't owe it, you're leasing it. Sometimes there's options if you're leasing it to sell it as well. Just give us a call at 872-272-4646 or visit us at Carbingo.com.
All right, a scenario with buying a vehicular or a motor wagon, as we like to call it. You go, you buy the motor wagon, you're taking the information before you leave. You notice the license plate, What happens if you're driving back to the place and you look up on one of those text dot signs and you notice that the license plate for Silver Alert matches the car you just bought?
God, that would be interesting.
Wouldn't that be great? Now, what's the recourse there? I mean, do you send it back to the person? And
we've never had a quadricycle that we had to look up the DMV and now.
Never. Oh my God!
I don't know. That would be. I'll probably put a stop to it.
Yeah.
If it's a vehicle that's being looked.
Yeah, this is.
For it.
Yeah. This is a Guapo's car.
You got to call the police.
Yeah. Okay. Just curious. I mean, I'm just fascinated with that aspect of interacting with people.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And just looking at their cars. You can tell a lot by the way the car's maintained.
Sounds like you want a scenario that has a lot of drama.
I want a Hallmark movie channel car. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Because let me be honest with you, if you were to buy my wife's vehicle as is right now, you would call the cops. You would suspect some shenanigans going on in that vehicle. It's two kids that's the culprit, but you would look at it and go, ma'am, I'm going to have to call the authorities.
A bunch of Cheerios got murdered.
There's 17.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
Just ruined the lighting.
That reminded me when I was at a Road Machines concert and they just destroyed all the equipment. They just went crazy with the equipment. Frank Rios.
You can leave it there.
It's all right, Frank. This is live radio, man.
So
I'll
sorry.
add the.
Is there a filter for that? Or?
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
We'll fix that in post.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, guys.
This is. Yes,
blooper
that
reel.
makes the DVD blooper reel cut. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Matthew Barroso, your time has come, my friend. We have current events we've been meaning to get to all show, and now the time is yours. The stage is yours, sir.
So we were talking about tattoos most of the time here. Not most of the time, but some of the time.
Yeah.
And if you've been on Twitter the last day or so, you got that the hype around Aaron Rodgers' new tattoo.
Yes.
Apparently people care so much about other people's things that they have to make a big deal about it. Apparently Aaron Rodgers went and got a tattoo. It's a very well done tattoo.
Beautiful.
Super cool looking. But really the drama surrounding not the tattoo, but they think that it's because of his new girlfriend.
Okay.
It's always the drama, right? People are attracted to the drama. So the new tattoo has two lines facing one another, and it's kind of like an astronomy looking design or whatever.
Okay.
It has the Eye of Providence on it, which is on the back of the dollar bill.
Okay.
It's supposed to represent
The
divine.
Illuminati?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Divine providence is supposed to be
Okay.
what it is. It's very cool looking, but everybody's kind of roasting him, talking about how he got this tattoo and he's a football player and like that's not your style, which kind of like puts him in a box.
Yeah.
He's Aaron Rodgers. Maybe he's more philosophical.
He's MVP.
He just happens to be very good at throwing the football.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they're blaming it on his new girlfriend, and her name, I don't know if you know this, is Blue of Earth.
That is her real name.
That's the name she goes by.
Okay.
Her real name is Charlotte, and she's best known for her podcast called Deja Blue, or Deja Blue.
Deja Blue, yeah.
And it's weird because she's like a spiritual yoga-y, what was it called? A yogi.
Mm-hmm.
She founded a thing called Fluorescence, a modern mystery school for women
I got to look this up now.
to reclaim the magical, radical, authentic, wise, wild, and unapologetically you. And
What's her name again? Blue of Earth?
her name is Blue of Earth.
Yeah.
BLU.
Oh,
Which is with
BLU.
what, Jennifer
Yeah.
of Earth, right? What's her real name? Jennifer of
Yeah,
Earth.
But so the whole thing is that online, the rumors that swirling is that she's a witch.
Oh my
And
goodness!
then she's got him under some spell or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So who knows? I don't know. Yeah, we need to switch. We need a witch.
Little thing.
Yeah, Frank's got the sound effects on point. So apparently that's just the hype on Twitter right now.
Have you seen her, Frank?
No.
I mean, she's a looker.
Yeah.
You've seen her.
Yeah.
Jennifer,
I mean,
did you wanna look?
I'm
I
not
don't know if
impressed.
You're interested in Aaron Rodgers' girlfriend.
Not impressed by it, but apparently that's the thing. And then to me, it's just like, dude, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool tattoo. Who cares?
It's a cool tattoo.
He has $1 billion in the bank, and he can get whatever freaking tattoo he wants.
And let me tell you something. She's probably crazy. Probably,
Well,
certifiably.
I went through some
okay.
of her stuff. It's
Yeah.
it's a questionable.
Well, I'm looking at
account.
it.
Makes life more interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
This is just based on my opinion.
Maybe he's just bored, and he
I
wants
mean,
somebody
she's-
to
Yeah.
show him the ways of the spiritual realm.
And if it balances his chi,
Right.
like Matthew said earlier before we came on the
you
show.
got to balance your chi before the episode.
Yeah, I respect that.
It's all good, man. Tattoo, get whatever you want to get. It's all cool.
Yeah.
To each his own, right?
Right. Yeah.
And they're not even as permanent these days as they used to be, right? You can get those removed, especially if you're Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I can't imagine he'll have an issue if he wants to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get rid of it though. 'Cause
No,
it's
it's
really
fantastic
nice.
looking.
Yeah.
Somebody was
tattoo.
telling me that to get them removed is like double as painful as it's a lot more painful.
It's
than getting a tattoo.
from what I've heard, it's much more painful.
Okay, let's make a
That's what I heard,
pact
too.
today.
We're all
And
getting
next
Carbingo
week, we're
tattoo.
going to get a tattoo, a real one, somewhere all in the same spot.
and then get it removed.
A year later, we get it removed. Let's do it right now.
I don't know about
blood
that.
oath. Here,
I'll think
come on.
about a blood oath.
I got a
Jeez.
knife.
The spit.
Negatory.
All right, well, you think about it, Frank.
How about you get
You sound
three
like you're on the
tats-
fence.
Yeah.
No.
So this might be an interesting one. In the UK, a pill just went on sale.
Okay.
It's called the hangover pill.
Okay.
And the pill is actually, the name of it is called Miracle.
Miracle.
And it's supposed to be used to help you not have a hangover.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to also be used for like social drinking, not to get
Okay,
wasted.
yeah.
Right? It's not like you can just drink as much as you want.
Right.
So they say that all you have to do is take 2 pills before you go out to drink, like about an hour or so before, and it should help you prevent you from having any kind of hangover.
I think they have that
And
here.
and it says that the company says that that the pill is packed with healthy bacteria and amino acids that help break down the alcohol before it hits your liver.
My understanding with hangovers was it has nothing to do with alcohol per se, but rather your dehydration and the amount of sugar that's in the alcohol.
Supposedly, this is supposed to break down the alcohol before it hits your liver, which causes, I guess.
All that stuff.
Cirrhosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss you, Uncle Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's interesting because I've always been told stay away from the cheap stuff, stay away from the sugary stuff.
Right.
Drink water before you go to bed.
That's what big alcohol wants you to think.
Yeah.
Big alcohol.
That's big water wanting you to drink
Yeah.
water before bed.
Big water, yeah.
All right, before we get back to more, I just saw this thing. The stickers on fruits and vegetables are edible.
Yes, they are.
The wash,
Really?
You should wash them. The glue used for them is regulated by the FDA.
It's probably not ideal that you eat them, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
but if you accidentally bite into it,
look, if you're already
surprise.
eating a cucumber, what's adding that little bit of roughage?
I got a friend of mine that went to, I think it was Costco, one of these places, and they were showing this this juicing machine, and the guy was putting bananas. He was peeling
Just
it and
put 'em
putting it
all.
in there. No, he was peeling them, and he asked the guy, he says, "Hey, can you put the bananas in there with the whole peel?" And the guy told him, "Sir, even monkeys peel the bananas."
Oh, that's
That was the
funny.
guy's
That's true.
answer. and That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
you can juice a banana.
So it made him feel really smart.
I guess you could just
Like a
anything.
puree, right? Just
Yeah.
banana.
Oh yeah, if you puree it, I guess.
Your pinky is responsible for 50% of your grip strength.
50?
50. Your pinky.
What?
Yeah, now we're all gripping.
Yeah.
Now
No
you're gripping
way.
at home. Yeah.
50%?
50%.
Maybe because it's connected with
Yeah.
Actually,
the
try to
bottom.
make a fist with it up, and it's you can
Oh,
feel,
wow.
You can feel it a lot.
Wow.
That is
Frank,
so interesting,
Look
dude.
at you being all scientific. All right, we got to go to break.
Now, see, this is why you got to go watch the YouTube version so you
Yeah,
can see
because
us
you can
doing
see
this.
us gripping. Oh,
Pinkies
all
up. Maybe that's what they see. They're trying to hold us down.
right. this
Big muscle.
is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
Maybe that's why you did it.
Carbingo hooking up, you.
Welcome back to the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. 7 foods that are hydrating. Now, watermelon is a good food to keep you hydrated because that thing's like 90% water or 97% water. Well, we get about 20% of our water from food, and every bite of a watermelon you take is 92% water.
Wow.
However, there are fruits and vegetables more hydrating than watermelon. More
Cucumber.
than 92%.
Does it say which ones?
Yeah, I got it right here. Number
Cucumber.
7, zucchini.
Jennifer, look over her shoulder. Do Ryan's job.
Zucchini is 94% water. Tomatoes, 94%.
Spinach?
Romaine lettuce, 95%. Radishes, 95%. Celery, 95%. Iceberg lettuce, 96%. And the number one answer, cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
96% water.
I would have never thought radishes had that much water.
Yeah.
I guess when you cut them,
They seem a little dry, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
Now, other fruits and veggies.
Let's be real. I'm not eating any radishes.
Yeah,
so.
they.
I love radishes.
I don't like radish burps.
No, nobody does.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are awful.
love
Other
radish
fruits and vegetables are strawberries, asparagus, bell peppers, cabbage, cauliflower, mushrooms, and spinach. All over 92% water. I had no idea. I didn't realize they were that much percentage of water. All right, when we last left off, Matthew Barroso was giving us our current events, which, quite frankly, if you don't watch the news all week, all you got to do is turn into this show at 4 o'clock.
We're here for you.
You're going to get all the news you need. All the news.
So you're talking about food.
Yeah.
This is a good segue. Apparently, being hangry is a real scientific thing.
Oh, my goodness.
So, according to this study, they conducted it for 3 weeks. 64 people used an app to track their emotions based on how hungry they were. It showed that not eating really does make people upset, which is not a surprise, but it's scientifically proven.
Yeah, it's like, here's a fact.
So now I can say it to my wife when I'm screaming,
Yeah.
It's science. This is science.
Yeah.
Give
It's
me
not me, baby. It's my biology.
Give me my chips.
Yeah.
So people who craved food were 34% angrier and 37% more irritable. It says that it took them they also took, this is the one that I liked, you're 38% less less happy about what you're doing if you're hungry. So like say you love radio, you love, whatever you love.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, you're 38% less enjoying that moment.
Wow.
But if you're full,
it's taken away from.
So I was thinking, like, I have little kids. My kids are starting school. If I send them to school full, as opposed to being like some kids don't like to eat in the morning, maybe they'll enjoy school a little better because they're full, and maybe they're a little more attentive. I find that when I eat breakfast before I come to work,
you're sleepier.
Sleepier, but like I'm also like more like I'm like having. I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm just focusing on the food. Yeah. Focusing on the food.
Focusing on the food.
I'm always focusing on the food.
He's hungry.
Yeah. Always. And so they found that it's scientifically proven. So
wow. Do you remember at any time, speaking of food, and I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
Do you remember one specific time where you thought, my God, I am about to die from eating so much food?
So much?
From eating too much
Too
food?
much food.
Oh, yes.
It's so often.
Yeah. Can you distinctly recall where you were?
I remember exactly where I was.
Do you want to share with the class?
Sure. I was a long time. I was really young, and we went with these friends, and we were having beers. Right. And they ordered pies, pizza pies, but they ordered one pie per person.
Nice.
Oh.
And these guys were enjoying it and eating it and saying, I didn't want to be left behind.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty decent sized guy. So I ate the whole pie and beer, and I didn't get sick, but I didn't eat pizza for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So long.
Horrible. It was just so much.
You were miserable.
Oh, it was miserable.
Yeah, Matthew Barroso.
It used to be the CC's days.
Yeah,
back in the day, we used to do
money's worth.
18 slices.
Yeah,
19
you need to
cents.
bring that cost per slice down to 6 cents.
Yeah.
So
my
you're at 12 right now. Yeah,
my cousin has the record.
Okay.
I still told him it's not a record.
This is including crust, right? It's got to be the crust.
No crust. That's the thing. But even without crust, it's pretty impressive.
Okay,
52 slices.
Jiminy Christmas.
Jeez, that's a lot.
And me and him are about the same size.
But
and you had 18.
I had 18 with crust.
Yeah, with crust.
But he had 52.
But the crust is the most filling part of the pizza. I mean,
52 slices.
I get that.
He literally folded in half, bit it through the crust.
You guys watched that? The Nathan thing
was
just on TV.
Joey
the other
Chestnut.
day.
Did you see that he tackled down that dude?
And still won, right?
I like
Did they
it.
stop the thing for a minute, or they just kept going?
He just put him in a chokehold, threw him down, and kept eating.
How many did he eat?
I don't know.
Like
a lot.
50 or
Let's
70,
say 50 plus.
at least.
It was probably much more than that.
Well, here's the thing. You know that Joey Chestnut, I believe, can eat over 70. That's how he wins. He gets to 70. Now, imagine this. Imagine you're competing, and you go, well, my personal best is 50, but I could push it, maybe get to 60. you're going to eat 60 hot dogs and still lose. Why even try? Right? Because then you're going to be miserable, maybe upchucking.
Maybe die.
You might die. There's also that.
Death by hot dog.
I mean, you could choke to death or you could just implode. I mean, really, you've came in second place and you've eaten 62 hot dogs, which is just an extraordinary, phenomenal number.
How many are in a package? 10? 10 or 12?
I thought it was 8.
They always have 2 buns left over.
So I think they fixed that, though. I think they went 8 and 8. I think, or is it? Yeah.
You know why they do that? So they can make you buy more hot dogs.
Big hot dog.
It's big hot dogs.
Yeah.
So that's like 8 packages of hot dogs, 9 packages. That's crazy.
It's disgusting.
It's one
Just
thing.
even looking at him, like it's
Just the way he
without
drinks
bread, I could see it. But
I think it's disgusting.
Yeah,
it's really gross.
I mean, just think. Okay, sit down and eat 72 hot dogs. Okay, that's one thing. Sit down, eat 72 hot dogs in 5 minutes. Or 10 minutes, whatever it is. I mean, that is a different level, right? That is absolutely. A whole, that is just, and the way he trains is he guzzles water, right? To literally stretch his stomach.
Gross. What a weird way, what a weird thing to just like realize. I'm really good at eating a ridiculous
Here's my calling.
Overeating.
Yeah.
This is my there's a lot of guys who are like YouTube famous for doing that.
Yeah.
They just sit and they just do food challenges every day and then millions of views.
I like the spicy challenges.
Yes. I like to see people sweat and turn red.
Have you ever done the spicy wings at like Buffalo or anything like that?
Yeah.
The blazing whatever challenge?
Yes.
Yeah.
My cousin did it and I was tearing up just smelling it.
Yeah.
There's it looks like a Dorito. It's like a tortilla chip challenge.
Yeah.
They give you one.
Yeah.
I heard that's a beast.
Yeah.
We should do that once.
One of our friends did that downstairs.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they pass out?
No. But
were you there?
Extremely spicy. No.
Yeah, I heard it's really bad. Like you just end up coughing the whole time.
But the problem with wings is if you get the hot ones, after the first one, you just don't taste them anymore.
Yeah,
true.
At least in my experience, right? So I would like to have just one hot one, and then I get to decide at what point I want to eat that, and then have different flavors. I don't know. That's just me thinking like a fat person.
No, I agree. I think you're right. I think it gets so spicy you're just eating out of just to eat it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I interrupted you.
No, I was going to say, so today, Saturday, July 9th, is National Dimples Day.
Okay.
Do you guys have dimples?
I don't.
I have dimples.
Where?
They're hidden
behind
by
your beard.
They're hidden behind the beard, but they're in there.
Jennifer, you got dimples?
Do you have dimples?
I think so.
Do this. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
She's got little ones.
She's got a row of dimples. Yeah.
So you can have 1 or 2 dimples, apparently.
Okay.
That's
It's a thing.
either one. Yeah. They're often associated with cute babies, of course.
Yes.
And
Like
good
one per side, right?
Yeah, you have 1 and 1. Yeah, not 2 dimples right here. I think if you have 2 dimples, there's something else going on. It says only 20 to 30% of the entire world's population actually has dimples. So we're in the minority there.
Yeah.
It says that they're actually considered to be a genetic trait that is actually a genetic disformity.
Oh, my God.
But it's not a negative effect on your health. It's just there's muscles and stuff that connect your cheekbones to your jaw. You just happen to have a gap there.
What's unfortunate about that is being a minority for dimples doesn't get you into college any quicker, say, as if you were
Well, Jennifer and I already
Hispanic
graduated, so we're good.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, if I was going to be, a
discounts.
minority,
Right.
I'd want to get my benefits.
Yeah.
From it. Like,
I don't know if it's not, Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, apparently in 1936, Isabella Gilbert, kind of conflicting names there, introduced the dimple maker for women.
Oh, no.
To give women dimples on their cheeks. So it was like a contraption that you put around your head like a headband, and then it had 2 little dots that you would stick, and you're supposed to go
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
just smile a little bit.
And
You can
make,
find those at Amazon, I think.
Probably,
yeah.
Still
They're on
fun.
Prime now.
Yeah. Oh, so it would physically alter your face and leave those imprints, like sitting on a bench or
so
something.
then when you would smile, they'd be fake dimples.
That's
but we
funny.
call them the fakers. That's not really the...
Like the pillow on your cheek when you wake up. You just have the
Correct,
mark.
Yeah.
We got to come up with a fake name for dimples. Finkles? I got to be careful.
Fimples.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is spiraled out of control.
We have spiraled, yes.
All right, where are we going to go eat? We got to go.
Let's do it.
Whatever you want, man.
All right, well, I forgot what we were talking about during the break, but let's go there.
You said wings. Let's do wings.
All right, we'll do. Oh, we'll do the hot challenge wings ourselves. I bet
He already
Jennifer
did it.
wins.
He already wins.
Oh, okay. All right, this is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.